Hello, so I'm going to do a pick a pile reading for your 2024. Especially, I'm going to be focusing on maybe more of a soul lesson that you're going to encounter in 2024, but we'll see what else comes through in your readings. You have four, originally, I was going to do three piles, but then this pile decided that it needed to be in this reading as well. And it is a very unique pile. Okay, no, I'm not playing favorites or anything. It's just, as you can tell, it's not just a crystal. There's something else on there. So, okay, anyways, I don't know why I'm deviating towards that. I almost wanted to like say that so badly, like explain what's going on here. Anyways, so yeah, so we have four piles to choose from. Um, Obviously, there's Oracle, and I'm also going to be using for these readings my new deck that I interviewed in my last video, which is this deck. I vibe with it heavily. It is so spot on. So we are going to be using this to clarify things. So, all right. So your options are malachite, which is really pretty green, very nice. Okay. Then we have peacock ore, because you could tell why it's called that. It looks like like the feathers. Anyways, um, oh my god, I forgot this one. Oh, lilac lepidolite. I don't know if it's coming up lilac on camera, but it is very pretty. And the last pile, pile 4, you have a clear quartz little chunk, and then this little acorn thingy that I found. The day that I moved to this new apartment that I'm in now, I found this. I opened my trunk to start loading it with things, and it was sitting right there. So I took that as a sign and I kept it, and I'm gonna do something with it to like preserve it. But for now, it was just hanging out in my little crystals, and I want it to be on your pile. So there you go. All right, you could choose, and I'll see you in your readings. Hello, Power One. So, if you chose Malachite, this is going to be your reading about what to expect for 2024 when it comes to a soul lesson. All right, or anything else that wants to come through, honestly, for you. If you hear like birds in the background, it's because I'm playing a live stream for my cat. She likes to look at birds, so that you might hear that in the background. And yeah, one second. I just realized something. I realized that since it's a live stream, sometimes there's commercials. So I'm gonna have to mute it when those things come on. All right. Anyways, I had to go get the controller for that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm like going to be seem distracted in your reading, but I'm not. Okay. I'm just settling. All right. That could be part of your, I don't know, there's something going on. Your energy is very interesting. Everything is in the reading is part of the reading. Does that make sense? And as soon as I focus on a pile and energy, everything after that pretty much is your energy, and it's going to resonate with someone. This person or this collective, I should say, because it could be so specific as it is one person, honestly. That's really interesting. Very a lot of air energy is what I'm sensing. So much air. My mind is racing. I want to speak about a lot of things. There's also almost like I don't know what's going on. All right, let's get into your reading. I'm very intrigued. I'm gonna leave your crystal over here, and I think I want to start with, I don't know why, but I had to get a card from this deck. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be using this tarot deck. I'm all over the place, you guys. You guys, what is up with you? What is going? Your mind is like, your mind and your energy is very fuzzy, and is very crowded. There's a lot. Or maybe this could be you, or you could be experiencing this kind of thing. Your hands could be cold. My hands are cold. It's almost like you're receiving a lot of intuitive things, intuitive hits, and it clouds you. It makes you like a little fuzzled. I don't know. Even when you're like doing something that you've done millions of times, let's say, or something like that, like something that you got down packed, you're still like fidgeting and like finding your, oh, okay, it's interesting. All right. I'm so sorry I keep deviating. Okay, whatever. I keep going off track here of the reading. Honestly, it feels like I'm not. It's just, it's interesting. Like, I just keep being called to talk about that energy. Okay, so this is the tarot that I'm going to be using to do some clarifications for your reading. And I pulled a lot of oracles, and all of them kind of have a little bit of a purpose behind, and I'm not going to show them all at once. But the first card was from this deck that is very new to me. I haven't worked with it that much. But there's something about a transit that's going to be very significant for you in 2024. So this is my first card, and I don't know why we're starting with this, but that's just what the piles wanted. Ooh, fourth house, home. That is interesting. And 42 could be very significant for you too. The word home just hit me. And the fourth house, oh, Cancer. Cancer is the ruler of the fourth house, the moon. We just had a full moon in Cancer. Oh my goodness, the okay, this could be, okay, this is your energy that I'm feeling. There's so much like, oh my God, this, and wait, but this is also part of, does that make sense? There's a lot of synchronicities for you everywhere right now. And it's tripping you up a bit or something. Like it's, Mercury retrograde could be affecting you as well. I love this. This is so beautiful. And you have it Malachite, makes me think you're healing. Okay. I want to use the word manifest, but I'm hesitant to, but it's like you are healing so much of your heart space. There's so much healing there, that there's so much energy there, that you're manifesting a home, a place to feel like home, or a house, or you're manifesting a lot of like calmness when it comes to your maybe family relationships as well, that could tie into that, or just like you're going to feel at home with yourself as well. It starts at the self. It definitely does, right? That's where the heart gets like, I don't know, you're manifesting from that space because it's so powerful right now for you. All right, soul lesson. Oh my, what? You can't make this shit up. Oh my goodness. Are your spirit guides literally in your face telling you everything is okay? Maybe what you're feeling, I'm like, what you're feeling and you're perceiving as like anxious thoughts, or maybe even me, I was perceiving your energy as like very scattered or very nervous or fidgety. It's more of like it's like that energy. You cannot contain it. You have to share your love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This is you. Believe it or not, the practice of acceptance that you have mastered, or you're about to master in 2024, this collective doesn't even realize yet how powerful of a manifesting from a place of love and acceptance and forgiveness and kindness really helps you. It helps you tremendously. It's like you kind of like, you set out on this journey of like, not seeing everything in a positive spin. It's not that. It's not rose-colored glasses. It's more of accepting everything for what it is. Acceptance is such a key word. You don't realize that you doing that. Maybe you started that with like the intent of, I don't know, just having a more peaceful life, and just as a shadow work or something like that. It has really transformed you. It has become you. You have become it. And you don't realize how powerful that makes you. That's where your power lies, in the way that you love others. That is beautiful. And because you love yourself, and because you just, It's it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. 42 again. Okay, I am freaking out, you guys. You guys are so, this is crazy. Okay, Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. This is you. This is you. You literally have you don't even realize that this net was casted and you get to benefit from what it it gets stuck to it, but it's not in a, not stuck. Why is it that this is the visual of that? Okay. It's without you knowing, without you having this intention of probably manifesting a great love in your life, or the ultimate fulfillment when it comes to love, which is that self love that is so like, what is it? It is so rooted in who you are that no one can shake it, right? Maybe you've been working towards happiness and you don't realize that the happiness is right around the corner. And not only that, it really has to do with the fact that you are everything you need, and you have everything you need because you have yourself and you love yourself. It's a big moment. It's such simple, it's a simple finale with a big moment, if you will. You're a big energy as well. You don't realize that. You don't realize you're casting a net, and the divine is almost like guiding the things that need to be yours towards that so that you can just attain it so easily. Do I want to pull the next card? Because this is from the Heart Tarot. Yeah, I'm going to for you. And then these two are going to be advice. Throat, daydreaming, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. That makes sense because I'm talking so much. But also, I like this. I like the number 5. I like the number 5 because it changes. You could be ruled by 5 as well. I'm also seeing the 5th house, the 4th house for some reason. And this is the 7 of Cups, daydreams and decisions. This feels almost like this kind of energy where maybe the divine is really saying to you, let me leave this, actually, put this one over here and this over here so that I can shuffle. Maybe the divine is really trying to tell you here, maybe it's time to decide. You got to decide. Oh my goodness. You have to decide where you're headed. You have everything you need. Again, it's almost like you're embarking on a next fool's journey. But this time around, my friend, it's perfect for you. It's such a beautiful moment. There's like things coming full circle for you. Full circle and a new beginning, a grounded new beginning. Very, I don't want to say like it's just like 3D based, but it's coming from a higher realm to anchor itself into your life because it's time for you to have this. And it's going to be, I think, very different things for some of you. It's not going to be the same for some of you. It could be love, quite literally. Like I said, it could be the self-love thing that you just anchor into your life and it's unshakable. Or it could be also in the form of someone like a soulmate or like your life partner in this incarnation, or maybe in many before and many to come. I don't know. It has to resonate with, you know what I'm talking about if it's for you. For some, it's that happy family kind of environment. Things are being resolved and aligned correctly for you. For others, you're going through so much transformation at this time. Your voice is very powerful. Your heart chakra is very powerful. So it's time to decide what you want. So that when you cast this net, right, or the divine helps you cast this net to bring in what's yours, it is what you want. Okay. The double snakes could be very significant for you because when I split the deck, it was in the around the Fool as well. So Kundalini awakening. But then it makes me think of union with someone as well. Infinity. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. There's so much. Okay. I don't know what specific question I want for you. I left this kind of open for myself because I wasn't sure what the theme was going to be for each pile, so I didn't want to have like set questions. For you, I think I want to ask, what is this love about? Ooh, that is interesting because this is the opposite of the lovers, the devil. Devil is an interesting card to get. For what is this love about? Okay. Three of Swords. Oof. Okay. I think a very intense heartbreak, an intense, yeah, I don't have any other word for it. Heartbreak, intense heartbreaks. It's not just one, it could be multiple. Are the ones who had kept you down and kept you kind of like, I guess, tethered to the wrong things or the wrong emotions that were like maybe stored in your body. Maybe like just you were holding on to a lot of resentment and painfulness for no reason because it was time for you to let go of them. And this is where this came in. The acceptance came in and helped you with that. The practice of seeing the good in all things, even in something, not to say, okay, it's not to sugarcoat or again, rose-colored glasses when it comes to the hard things that you've been through, but it is about you kind of, you're, again, it's almost like you've mastered this state of acceptance, and it comes from that place of love. So it's like you are thankful for those things and accepting of the heartache and the heartbreak because you know it has led you to believe in this and feel this way. Does that make sense? It kind of feeds into itself. Like it landed, oh yeah, okay, there we go. The love thing is about this epiphany for a lot of you, that it brings you again full circle to the point of you realizing, okay, everything that I've been through, I hold on to it with the wrong mindset. I should hold on to it with the mindset of it has helped me grow. It has helped me be the person that I am today with the insight that I have today, right? Or I can hold on to it with pain and regret and suffering and a lot of blame and shame and all of that. It has to do with your mindset as well. And again, it's that epiphany. With the Chariot, I like this. It's almost like the Chariot is the ruler. Oh, this is also Cancer. So Cancer. Okay. This year, 2023 is a number 7. Next year, it's a number 8. So it's like you're leaving this resentment and these things in the past. You're leaving it in this year. You've been through the transformation. It's interesting how both of these, their eyes are covered. You've done a lot of the internal work. It is not the work that people in your vicinity even notice, but it is the work that has literally transformed your life, and it's about to keep transforming it because you are a magnet for goodness. You are a magnet for good things coming towards you and staying in your life. It's not just coming into your life. They're going to be forever things, like forever people. Maybe you're going to make connections. Forever kind of status, if you will. Forever kind of balance. There's a lot of forevers coming your way in 2024. Which for someone like you who I think lives in change or has lived in a lot of change throughout their life, it could be very scary. It could be very intimidating. But your guys are saying it's time for you to just make up your mind, make your decisions, decide what you want, and you know that you're going to have it and trust that you are. Oh my God, yes. Okay. So we had the Ace of Pentacles when I split the deck before when I was shuffling. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And I told you with that one Pentacle that it is grounded in reality. It is 3D, if you will. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's undeniable. It's literally, yes, like I said, whatever's coming into your life, because of the place you've manifested it from, without probably even realizing it, it is here to stay. Okay, it is here to stay. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. Okay. I think I want to do one more. I just want to, I guess it's that one. And my question is, I just wanted to ask about the rest of the cards, especially that Netcaster and the fourth house. So let's see. The Lover. Oh boy. Well, there you go. I am telling you, when I tell you, first of all, I haven't done a pick-up file in such a long time, but I now remember why they're so intoxicating, and it's so nice to do them because the energies that I tap into are so incredible, and you guys are so special, each one of you. I just know all of them are going to be amazing, but like, it's just, and then like your energy and your magic that comes through is so incredible. It's so spot on. We got the Devil before. That was the first card that I pulled for you, and I said this is the opposite of the Lovers. And I said that was very interesting that we got that, because it was, again, and I put it back, and it was the Devil and the Three of Swords. It's that pain that I was telling you about. You're leaving that behind. Please, don't second guess that for a second. You are leaving it behind, because what you are rooting into your reality is this. Okay, it is love. Love for yourself, love for your life, love for the past, the present, the future, love for who you need to have love for. It's just the cliches of cliches. It's love, it's beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's look at your last two cards, which are going to be your advice from your spirit guides. Oof. Divine Feminine. I already knew, because obviously the High Priestess is here. But yeah, the number 6 again. 666 could be very significant. It could be popping into your reality. Also 42, 4 and 2 equals 6. So yeah, 666. May I add, the Devil's number 15, and that is also a 6. So, all right, let me read that for you. It's from this deck, by the way. I don't know why I keep showing you the decks. Maybe some of you are readers yourself, or like you dabble, or you just want to know the name. All right, so it says, the Divine Feminine is receptive, creative, empathic, and emotional. In her higher aspects, she represents collaboration, nourishing, sharing, birthing, inclusiveness, and vulnerability in perfect harmony with the world around her. That, I can't say it again because it's Mercury retrograde and I cannot pronounce that again, but yes, that's you. You're very fluid, very go with the flow, again, very accepting. Drawing this card can indicate that more of the Divine Feminine energy is required for your current situation or relationship to thrive. This card can also represent mother-sister relationships and powerful relationships with women. The fourth house, maybe you're healing a lot of like the Divine Feminine energies within your family lineage as well for some of you, ancestrals, kind of thing. The triple goddess, and then we mentioned the moon, the High Priestess, Cancer. We just had a full moon in Cancer. Wow. This is the pagan symbol for maiden, mother, and crone. Yeah, beautiful. It's Hecate as well. All right, and from the animal spirit, the eagle. Oh my God, there's an eagle in this one? Yep, there's an eagle in this one. And you know what? I looked at at the lion and I looked at the ego and I was going to mention them, but I don't know. It's not about what's in the card, or maybe now it is, but before it wasn't about what was in the card. It was the energy, that message that came through about your energy being so beautiful and magical. All right, the ego. I fucking love it. There's an ego and a lion in this one too. They're like together. They're morphed together. Okay. Egos could be significant. Birds could be I said that's so weird. Birds could be significant. Bird's a word. All right. If you know that where that's from, let me know. All right. The ego is the last one in the earth. Oh my God, I can't speak. The ego is the last card in the air element. And remember when I started your reading, I said there's a lot of air in your energy? Yeah, there is a lot of air. Gemini is here. So Gemini, Cancer. And the high priestess usually for me is also Cancer or Scorpion energy. So water, air could be very significant for you. Air again with throat as well. Okay. All perceiving, powerful truth seeker transforms karma. That's what you've done. I feel like, yes. It's the first time that I see that I even say the word karma here, but I usually bring up karmic justice when it comes to stuff like this. This is interesting, but it's almost like your last message is your spirit guides really want you to pay attention to this part. I don't know why. Pay attention. Okay, transforms karma. The noble ego emanates the light of the sun. The great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents the mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the ego appears, you'll soon be thrown into a karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The ego pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your grasp the sun. Oh, I can't speak. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, ego child. When in balance, bright, radiant, and challenges. When out of balance, controlling. To bring into balance. Step into the unknown. It's reminding you to keep being in that energy of stepping into the unknown, being in acceptance, because everything is working out in your favor. And I think it's almost like this is just confirmation of things that you've lived this year, but they're telling you next year is pretty much the same, but I don't want you to expect bad things because I feel like it's the flip of the coin, but it's them trying to tell you, like your spirit guides are trying to tell you, stay in the same fluidity state that you've been in through the hardship, because that's what's gotten you here to the good part of everything that's going to happen for you now. The karmic justice. You alchemized karma in your life. That is incredible. That is incredible. All right. Thank you so much, Pawan, for letting me read for you. This was a beautiful reading. I hope you have an amazing 2024, and I have no doubt that you will have an amazing 2024. I hope that this resonated for you. I also want to thank your spirit guides for letting me tap into their energy and read for you here today. And I hope you have a good one. See you in the next reading. Hello, part 2. So if you guys picked the peacock ore, this is going to be your reading. I don't know why I'm hitting your crystal like that. Alrighty, so we are looking into especially like a soul lesson that you're going to be experiencing in 2024. And Honestly, also, I'm leaving it very open to whatever else comes out because that's probably not the only thing I'm going to be talking about for you. But yeah, and I'm also going to be using this deck to clarify your reading. So it's over here, and I took the crystal from it. All right, I'm actually going to leave it here. Start just tapping into your energy here while we look at these cards first. So I wanted to start with a card from this deck just to see what kind of transit was going to be interesting for you in 2024. So we'll just see what comes up. Ooh, Scorpio. 8. I like this. Okay, so I like this because next year is an 8-year. So that's very synchronistic. You could be a Scorpio. Investigate. Of course. Yeah, you could be a Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Someone very significant in your life would be a Scorpio, or Scorpio season is very significant for you. Very transformative, dark, feminine kind of energy is what I want to talk about when I look at that for some reason. Some of you could have like jewelry that looks like this or something. What is that about? I don't know. I see like a bracelet or a necklace or something. Okay. And let's look at the soul lesson. Friendship. Oh, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is so beautiful. All right, so there's something about friendships are going to be very significant for you. People that kind of like, now with the Scorpio thing, I'm reading into like witchcraft and like, I don't know, being like that dark, kind of seductive. There's something about maybe sex magic or something. There's something about you finding community when it comes to that as well. Or finding friendships, people that are into the same things that you're into. There's a lot of the Scorpion energy though. So it's the occult, the witchcraft, again, the witchiness, the paganism, the things that people kind of like perceive, or maybe they could be dark themselves, but mostly the things that people perceive as like the occult and I want to say unholy for some reason. That's so funny. You could have a laugh about that sometimes. Okay. All right. Ooh, stranger curiosity. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. So this is definitely okay. That's why I was picking up on that energy. You could be dabbling in some kind of magic, or you could join, like you could have your own coven or something next year, or this is something that just naturally forms. You're from strangers to friends really quickly with these people. Again, it feels like community based. I don't know. And I like the dark and the light there as well in this card. Curiosity, investigate. Your spirit guides are saying maybe there's, because this is in the water as well. This is interesting. And Scorpio is a water sign. So maybe there's something about you guys doing some or learning some kind of magic when it comes to like working with water. Maybe you're like a sea witch, or a river could be significant, a river that's by your house. Bodies of water are significant for you and also like your community. That's really interesting. All right. Reach out and listen. Ooh, this is the High Priestess in this deck. Listen. There is, in the reach out, it's interesting too. I think this is the Three of Swords in this deck. No, it's not the Three of Swords. What am I saying? That's interesting that I said Three of Swords. I think this is the Three of Wands in this deck. And isn't it interesting too? She's looking this way. With the friends thing, it makes me think some people might be reaching out to you for just what I've been talking about, your magic. your quite literal magic that you have. They want to maybe like hire you for your services, or there's something like quite literally you're forming community. People are attracted to you because of the magic that you possess. They possess it too, and together it's, I don't know, you're gonna make something beautiful, a beautiful, very accepting community, very much like I said, well, friendship is here, but very like soul family is what, okay, that's the word. Soul family is the word. You could be finding soul family in 2024. Pile 2, that is intense. That is beautiful. All right. Let's just grounding a little bit with this crystal. Let's ask some questions, shall we? All right. The Stranger too. I like that card because now I'm being brought back to it for some reason. It's like maybe you meet a stranger that's so significant in your life because you both share the same kind of magic, because now these two are looking at me like we're one and the same, but we haven't met yet. Like, which is, that's interesting that this card is here as well, because it's like, yeah, soul family, deep, deep, beautiful friendships that you've had for many, many lifetimes. And you're meant to find each other at the right place, the right time in your life. Timing is very significant for you guys next year as well. Divine timing is at play. The Magician. You are the Magician. I was picking up on magic vibes since I was looking at this card, which was your literal first card. So yeah, you are very, very magical. There's that water behind you again. There's you like literally mastering everything around you. Makes me think of this card. It looks like this card. It also looks like this card. This is crazy. Wow. 8 of this. You really put in the work for this. Wow. So next year it's you're reaping the oh, look at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. And death card in here too. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, you guys in 2024 are reaping the rewards of the things that you have slowly but surely mastered in this year or in the past years. I want to say this is a cycle that has been going on for probably like, this is going to be like next year is the 5th year for you. There's something significant about that, the 5th year. For some of you, it could be the 8th year that you are in this cycle, in this transformation that you are about to literally finish, okay? Conquer. You're transforming because of everything that this is so synchronistic with Power 1 as well, because it makes sense. The energy that we're stepping into a new year, and this new year seems to be very powerful for a lot of people. It seems to be like a combination of a very deep transformation that you've been doing as a collective. You could also be picking up on this energy because you're very sensitive to the collective energies, but also remember that you are part of the collective. So what you're living through could be also the collectives. It could be a mirror as well. But yeah, you've worked very hard. You've worked relentlessly to cultivate, to attain, to tap into this inner wisdom of yours, this inner, this feels like very much an inner wisdom. It is power itself. This is also power. But this one is more of the power because she's literally listening, but she's also a beacon. Does that make sense? Even in the imagery, it's almost like, is she taking this in or is she putting it out? Like very, very powerful psychic powers that you possess. And it feels like that's part of kind of your powers next year, or in this upcoming year, your intuition and your psychic abilities could be heightening a little bit more. And that in itself is the reason why you need community, people that understand the things that you're living through, or even if they haven't lived through them themselves, they can still support you, and they understand, and they will listen to your wild theories, your wild stories, or the things that you're, or they will listen, period, to maybe you're being a channel. Maybe you're channeling more than you are. Maybe you used to read tarot, but now you're more of like, okay, very intuitiveness kind of feel. My eyes are closed right now as I tap into your energy and I try to get these things out, because it is so hard to read, or it's so hard to explain, put into words what I'm seeing, if you will, or what I'm experiencing with your energy, I should say. Very, very intense, very, very powerful, your energy. And just, I can see why you need community and you need these kind of friendships in your life in this moment in time, and why you're aligning to these people, period. You need them, and it's almost like a symbiotic relationship, but they need you, you need them, but it's a very beautiful exchange of energy. It's very balanced as well. Key word for that, because I feel like you've been burned by past friendships as well, or just relationships in general. So you could have a kind of a hard time trusting. That's where that Scorpio energy kicks in for me in your reading right now. It makes sense. That kind of like distrusting a little bit, or yeah, because you kind of excuse me, confirmation. Big yawn for me. You could have been burned in the past with relationships, friendships, and stuff like that. So you have a little bit of a hard time trusting, but at the same time you don't, because you really are. Like I said, when you meet soul family, it's a different kind of energy than just meeting a normal person. So you're kind of trusting that as well. Again, trust your intuition. You're very intuitive. You'll know who you can open up to and who you cannot, I want to say as well. Oh my God. Didn't I? Yeah. I mean, what I just said is so significant for you. Let me repeat it. You know who you can up to and who you cannot. And you also know who you can trust and who you cannot trust. And you're powerful. Trust your intuition. And then this card comes out, the High Priestess. Yeah, trust your motherfucking intuition. You haven't graduated from literally the work that you've been doing for nothing. You have to accept the fact that you have completed a very transformative journey in your life. And now it's time for you to tap into this beautiful magic of yours without a doubt in your freaking mind. And also, again, there's going to be people supporting that for you. And if there's not, it's not just literal friends in the 3D, it's also your spirit guides. They're very much here. They're very much around you. Listen if you need to. Music could be very significant for you as well. Music in the sense of like you could shuffle your music and there's messages for you there. I want to pull one more card for you for some reason. It's time to accept your magic. Yes, 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 yes. I love this. All right. It's time to accept your magic. It's yours. It's yours to have. It was been waiting for you. It's been you've been cultivating it, but at the same time, cultivating it, it's not even what you needed to do. You just needed to accept that it was yours, because it's always been yours. It's just been waiting there for you to tap into it. Like it was untapped potential, but now you've oh, are you getting there? You're about to get there, or you're starting 2024 with it being unlocked. It's like an aha moment. It's a beautiful, beautiful like moment for you. This New Year's, it's very transformative, very full circle kind of moments. Does that make sense? All right, let's look at your advice. Affluence, number 5. Okay. I don't remember what that means, but we're going to read about it. But for some reason, the guidebook for this deck is staring at me, so I think I'm going to have to read Scorpio for you. I don't know why, but we're going to. It's going to be significant. I just know it. All right. So it says, Scorpio asks to dive down and reach into the wellspring of your soul. Scorpio's symbols are the eagle and the scorpion. The eagle. You could be connected to Pawan. The eagle and the scorpion. As this sign invokes both the soaring heights of the eagles and perspective and the scorpion's ability to burrow under the rocks of the psyche or culture. Okay. The fixed water sign Scorpio is ruled by Mars in traditional astrology and co-ruled by Pluto in modern astrology. It is connected to the pelvis and to the root chakra. The sun shines through Scorpio October 22nd to November 21st. I want to read the part that says gifts. So it says, transformation. Scorpio loans you the strength and curiosity to plumb the depth and face your monsters, then soar the new heights and transform the situation. Feel the well within that connects to the collective source. Yes, that makes a lot of freaking sense for you. Connecting to the collective is very significant for you. I even mentioned it, whatever you're going through, they're going through, whatever they are going through, you are going through, it's very mirrored for you. Oh my God, look at me. Literally opening up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pawan had this card. Okay, you could be very connected to Pawan. Okay, all right. Anyways, you could be coming from Pawan. That makes sense too. And me opening to the right page. All right, awesome. Wealth is in the form. Okay. Wealth in all forms is available to you. You are rich in all accounts. Yes, with the magician, yes. You have everything you need. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. If you are inquiring about a situation or relationship, this is certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here with friendships. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh my freaking God. Okay. I'm so sorry that I'm screaming at you. I'm not screaming at you. I literally said that. You're going to reap the fruits of your labor. You've literally, it's like you're reaping what you sowed, and you sowed such a beautiful thing into this beautiful plane of existence that you're going to be receiving now. Okay. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. I don't know how to say that, and I don't want to butcher it. So this is the symbol of Hindu Tantra, which is based on Hindu philosophy of Shaktism. All right, there you go. Very interesting. All right, what do you got here? Oh my goodness, look at you. Oh, you guys, oh my God. You guys are so incredibly psychic and connected, and you guys are so powerful. Do you see this? Do you see this egg? What it has on it and what you got in the other deck? I'm just gonna... This is so synchronistic. I'm like speechless, and I'm also like emotional or something. I don't know why I'm emotional, but wow. You really are protected and being provided for, being kept very, very cozy, very warm while you kind of hatch into your new status, I want to say, for some reason. And I'm hearing a very cliche thing, new year, new you, but it really is for you, pal, too. You guys, my goodness, what a beautiful transformation you have. All right, the golden egg. Golden opportunity. The golden egg. Message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Listen. Ooh, sound is very significant for you. Music could be very, very significant, very healing as well. Oh, you could be someone who is meant to be doing sound healing It's meant to heal others with sound, or I don't know. That's so beautiful. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of the modern day life. Oh, maybe that's what they want you to do. This upcoming year, you're meant to really go within and listen to your intuition. Your intuitive guidance is very significant. It's going to be very significant in 2024, and it's one of your greatest tools, is what they want to say with the magician being here. Okay, so it says, the magical essence of the golden eggs needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the questions that weighs heaviest on your heart. Stay open to any response you hear. Listen. Oh my goodness. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. Okay. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within, you know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell. Oh, that's what I was feeling. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice right now, but I felt it in my chest when I saw that connection of like the patterns are exactly the same in these two. And it let me just tell you just how psychic and powerful you are. It was in my chest. It was very emotional. Like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Ooh, the high priestess energy that you're tapping into. Ooh, I like how I have things highlighted here. Okay, so it says the golden egg and the fourth chakra. Fourth. Okay. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled within the heart center at the fourth chakra. So it is your heart center. That's why you guys are connected to Power One, because they had a lot about how they're manifesting from a place of love in their heart chakra. This chakra called Anaha, okay, I don't want to butcher that, is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guides sit deep in meditation, waiting for us. It translates to the unstruck sound. It's time to listen to your inner guidance in 2024, or if you've been doing that already, that has been your practice. Will you continue to do that, please? Continue to tap into this high priestess energy. I'm so sorry that it's glaring there and you can't see it. But this card is very significant for you. Tap into this energy. Keep being this high priestess. Keep exploring your magic. You have all the things that you need, all the tools you need. If anything, your tool belt is getting bigger, or it's getting changed for better tools or whatever. I don't know. You are climbing. It's not even climbing. It's not about levels. It's more of you're where you need to be always. Your intuition is sharp. You have to trust yourself. There's a deep need of that resonance, that when you feel things resonate with you, you got to listen to that. Listen to your own heart. Listen to your intuition. I just realized you got the high priestess twice. You got it in this deck and you got it in this deck. That is incredible. The number 22 could be very significant. And it's even more, you know what's even more interesting? You got the world, which is 21. After the world, we go full circle and we start at 0 again in the major arcana. But here you are getting 22. It's almost like what you're living in this next year, it's you cannot perceive it yet, or your guys are saying go by your intuition, because it is that powerful of a change for you. It's a big shift for you. It's time for you to step out of even like the norm of things. Whatever you consider the normal, you're going to be beyond it or something like that. Yeah, that makes so much sense. It's a step that you haven't even perceived or seen anybody go to, but it is nonetheless significant for you. The year 2022 could have been very significant. So there's something about being a mirrored to 2022. I don't know, this is such like a left field message that's coming in right now. 2022 and 2024 for you could be very mirrored, but mirrored in the best of ways. So think of your 2022, whatever you kind of experience, you're about to do this in 2024, but in an even healthier, better way. Wow, that is significant for someone. That could be specific for one person. But if it's you, I'm so glad it came through. So yeah, thank you. And I just realized you're PAL 2 as well. So 2 is a very significant number for you. 222. If you see 222, that's about this reading. Trust that intuition of yours, okay? All right. Thank you so much, PAL 2, for letting me read for you. I also want to thank your spirit guides for connecting with me and using me as a vessel to communicate with you as well. I hope that you guys like this reading, that things resonated for you. And I really wish nothing but the best in 2024 for you. And I'm sure you're going to have an amazing year because you deserve it. Alrighty. I'll see you in the next reading. You have a good one. Hello, PAL 3. So if you guys picked the Lilac Lepidolite, this is your reading. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of an incense here because the other one stopped burning. And I think we kind of need it. We need it. Oh my goodness. I gotta. We need to clear the air a little bit. This could be for you as well, a message. 2024 for you could be a lot about clearing things out. Definitely is for you, PAL 3. There's something, it's almost like you've been doing it already. You've been clearing your space. You've been, I want to say kind of, yeah, you have been doing this already. Decluttering, maybe not just in the physical sense, but also emotionally and also spiritually. Just know that next year, it's going to be very significant for you in the sense of newness. So you're clearing, you're making up space for it. You're making space for it. Okay, that makes sense. All right. That's a little bit of a interesting message to just pop out like that. All right. So we are going to start with your oracles, and then I'm also going to be using this tarot deck to clarify your reading. So yeah, let me actually grab the deck. I'm going to leave it here. Kind of get into your energy already while we start with your oracle cards. So I'm going to start with this deck because I want to see what kind of transit is significant for you in 2024. And let's see what comes from that. All right. Debilitated discomfort, 14. Okay. This almost looks like, okay. It's like you've been, there's so many steps for you to get to where you want to get to or something like that. Or you perceive it that way. I'm going to read about that card because I don't even know what it is attached to or anything like that. That is interesting. Okay. If you put a well-organized city dweller deep in the wild woods, they'll be accidentally debilitated, out of their element and pushed to live up to their potential. They may be uncomfortable, but the situation offers a chance to stretch further and develop their soul. Okay. The same goes for the planet in the sign or placement that's awkward with its nature. For example, Mercury in the last Mercurial when it's in Pisces, opposite the sign of Virgo, which is its ruler. Here, Mercury can bestow a great mind, but in an intuitive, integrated, imaginative way, not a mind to escape in purely intellectual pursuits. Interesting. Action. This time, you are the invaluable psychic. This is not your game, but you have a lot of to contribute nonetheless. And the long-term benefits will be worth your effort. Learn and listen rather than assert yourself in your opinions. Ooh, okay, interesting. Use your strengths and leadership skills to support and center another person or project possible to someone who is in the position to run with it. Back up a leader. Do not work behind the scenes, and better and bolster the team. If you're not ready to do this work, you can pass the ball and leave the field. Okay, that's you making space. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'll tell you how this kind of ties into me into your beginning of the reading. Stay here, and you can grow needed skills and expand your repertoire and contacts and build up trust among others who can help in your future. Everything you learn, all the contacts you make, prepare you for when it's your turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're about to be new at something. It feels like 3. So this is why you're making space for it. You're making space for the changes that you eventually need to make. But they're letting you know that you're going to be debilitated and very uncomfortable if you don't let things flow and you don't let things like other people take the lead, because you're learning, okay? There's something very significant. You're being in a learning period. So it's time for you to just observe, support, kind of take it all in, if you will. And you can't take it all in if you're in the forefront of it. You have to kind of like mingle in the back, mingle in the middle. Does that make sense? All right. Gift. You are being challenged to grow in a way that you can't predict. Exactly. Stay fluid with it, because there's changes afoot. You feel it. You've been feeling it. But this is your confirmation. You're being asked to diversify, stretch, and strengthen your weak muscles. Only you can decide if it's time to take that challenge. But this experience also encourages you to love yourself in the quiet moments and appreciate what you bring to the table, even when nobody else notices. Yeah, there's something about a very quiet power you possess. It's time to kind of tap into that so that you can also rest. There's something about you needing, because you're growing so much. There's a lot of growth happening for you as well, which is why it's okay to retreat a little bit. It's okay to kind of be, you want to be in the back burner, if you will. You want to be kind of chilling in the, like I keep saying, like just stay in the back, chill in the middle kind of thing. Because if you're ahead, if you're in the forefront of it, you have to kind of like be very active. You want to be a little bit more passive with it. And that way you can learn even more. Maybe divulge more of your time into the things that you actually, other things that you want to do, not just that one thing. Yeah. Ooh, perseverance. Okay, beautiful. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yes. Well, they did say there's a challenge coming up for you to kind of, the challenge is being fluid, and the challenge is not being the one that's the leader, but learning so that you can eventually get there. And that's going to need your perseverance, because there's a lot of learning for coming for you in this next year. And there's a lot of opportunities for you to show up authentically and show up as yourself, the quiet, powerful person that you are, if you will. Ooh, lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Wow. It's like you're finding your true north. And this is really interesting that we have a compass next to this jumbled up staircase that you don't even know what's the beginning, what's the end of it all. That's where that perseverance for you comes in. This is also very much, they look the same to me. Does that make sense? Like you're aligning to something. This almost looks like one of those things that you look to that's like a prism thing. And whatever you look at kind of gets like this, distorted. This is what this is helping you with. Oh, that is really interesting. 2024 is going to be a year for you to, again, find even more of your authenticity through your perseverance, through learning, through the challenges that you're going to be facing. You find more of yourself, you find who you truly are, and not only love yourself for it, other people love you for it as well. And believe it or not, you have a lot to contribute, even if other people don't notice just how powerful you are as well. Wow, there's a lot. All right. Crown chakra. I like that. Ooh, I love that color. That's beautiful. Okay, so you guys are receiving a lot from your crown. No wonder they want you to take a step back and not be at the forefront of things. You're receiving a lot of downloads that could take a lot from you physically, mentally, spiritually. You don't want to be debilitated. You want to stay active still in whatever it is that you're taking a part of, being a part of. You could be a part of it. Oh, and look at how you know why your spirit guides are funny. Take the lead with number 3. This is not about being the leader. Again, they want you to stay back a bit. You need to learn from not being in the forefront of things, but you need to learn from being maybe at the tail end of it, okay? There's something about that. So when I see this take the lead, I almost want to say that it's taking the lead to make sure that you are doing this. Heed this message. Like really take it to heart and be like, okay, I have to listen. If this resonates with me, then I should step back a little bit more, because if not, I will be debilitated. I will be in even more discomfort than I need to be in the first place. Maybe stepping back for you is already kind of discomforting. It makes you feel like you're not good enough, or there's something, but maybe that's the lesson you're learning as well, that you don't need to be so active and doing so much to be lovable, to love yourself, to have purpose, to have worth. That's maybe you're learning a lot from that, and you're getting a lot of you're developing your psychic abilities. Maybe you're getting a lot of downloads, getting a lot of crown activation, and that requires more of your energy. So it's almost like you don't have to be doing so much, because you are doing a lot in the spiritual sense, and your spirit guides want to make sure that you take care of yourself, because you step back a bit wherever you need to. Pass the ball if you're not ready for it. If that card also said, right? If you're not feeling up for it, it's okay to say no to things. You don't have to always show up and always do. All right, I wasn't asking a question yet, so I'm not going to keep those, but okay, I want to see, all right, what's the, getting back to integrity. Oof, again, yes, you really are going within, my friend. It's time. 2024 is going to be a hermit year for you. It's going to be a very transformative year. You see that butterfly there with that skull, Scorpio energy, that transformative energy, the infinity up there as well. I don't know if it's showing up for you. I hope it is. Yeah, there it is. This card is insanely beautiful. My goodness. I pretty much love the Hermit card in general, but every deck, I love it in every deck. The Hermit is such a beautiful energy to be in. It could be, okay, hold on. You could need a lot of your perseverance, okay, to kind of get through this energy. And yes, it could be very it could be very uncomfortable, very depleted of your energy as well. But it makes sense where your crown is active and like you're going to receive a lot of messages through it as well. You really are, wow, integrity. Talk about integrity. You're finding yourself. You're looking in the shadows for who you truly are. And you're not afraid of it. You're basking in seeing yourself for who you truly are. Because this could be a mirror, but this could also be a portal. This is incredible. I love this card. And this imagery kind of ties into this. It's almost like you get through that staircase and there you are. You're facing yourself and learning from it. All right, let's see what the crown chakra is about. The sun. Damn, it is about that, huh? Okay. The colors, the flower of life in this, it's okay. The Hermit and the Sun. Look at that. It's so contradicting. It's so interesting. Not contradicting, but shadow and light, if you will. What I mean is, you're gonna have very moments of isolation, but moments of pure euphoria, pure happiness that come from this, right? The authenticity leads you to happiness, and the integrity leads you to the authenticity, which leads you to the it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You're gonna have an amazing, transformative year. Very much a year of finding yourself and finding who you are. And it's Prince of Swords. So interesting. Because when I said finding yourself and finding who you are, I was thinking of a very specific person that came to mind. And this card represents them. So that is really interesting. You could be a Gemini. You could be an air sign, a Libra as well. I just heard you could look like this, or someone that you are connected to looks like this. That's interesting. I really like this card because, okay, and this deck, when they're mirrored like this, they're usually like, one is like really cute like this, and then the other one's kind of like, you don't even want to look at it because it's like grim or weird. But in this card, playful. They're both playful. I don't know. There's some very good about this energy. I feel very giddy, very happy about it. The fact that it's next to the Hermit here is interesting because the Hermit itself is like mirrored, right? I said mirrored or portal. So someone that's mirroring your energy, or it's almost like there's someone that mirrors your energy that's also going through this, or you guys are going through it together. Maybe that's where you have like that support that this was talking about, like when you can't lead, this other person leads, and there's something like that. There could be something like that. That's interesting. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. I saw it before and I didn't keep it. But here it is again. It's beautiful. Okay. 9 and 10. And 9 and 10 equal 19. And I cannot like deny that. I don't know. Oh, 2019 could be significant for you. You could be in a cycle since 2019. And 2024, there's something happening there with that cycle. That's for someone. But a lot of karmic justice, a lot of good things happening for you because of this transformative energy that you're embarking on, and you're kind of like literally diving into it too. It's, you know, you're not shying away from this at all. You are ready. You're ready for this. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Very, very powerful, transformative energy. Very divinely orchestrated, very much coming from a place of You have passion for what you're doing and the person that you're becoming, the person that you are, period. For you have passion for your life. I just heard uh, you want to be alive, you want to experience, you want to do, you want to see. And the divine is supporting you in that 100% in 2024. But they keep reminding you that if you need to take a step back, take a step back. It's okay. It's okay to replenish yourself. Don't overdo it. Okay, don't overdo it with things. Take care of yourself. You come first. The Prince of this is the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Excuse me. The Knight of Swords in regular tarot. So the fastest moving knight. This energy is very fast moving. Well, it's almost here. It's like the clock is ticking. You're aligning to it. It's time to go. I'm hearing 2024 is the year for transformation for you. You're not putting it off anymore. I feel like you are looking this straight on, and you're like, yeah, I'm getting through it. I'm doing it. I'm doing what I need to do. All right. Ooh, nature spirits 39. Oh, I love that. All right, let's read up on nature spirits. Being out in nature could be very significant for you too. It could be very healing, very grounding for you at this time, and you need it with this crown activation. The elementals, fairies, devas, and other nature spirits request your presence. It is time to venture outside, go into nature, and recharge your batteries with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the deserts, and the sea. There is magic that awaits you when you commune with nature. Okay, a lot of what you're going to be doing in this hermit mode is probably also communing with nature. That could be very significant. The Wheel of Fortune being out in nature as well, it makes sense. This is almost like you align to very beautiful things when you're out in nature, and the nature spirits kind of like support you, bring you a lot of healing, a lot of reinforcements of some kind. I just noticed the wheel and the compass kind of look the same, right? It's like aligning. Wow. All right. So the symbol is dryad. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Are tree spirits and keepers of earth knowledge. Greek in origin, but worshipped by many respective earth-based religions. Oh, wow. All right. And your animal spirit card is, oh, the raccoon. Oh, that's giving me hermit vibes. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I feel like that's like the first half of your year is very much hermit mode, very much inner work. And then the other half of your 2024 is very like explosive, very big, very passionate, very like you're very much out there because you've gathered all you need to gather wisdom wise or something. I don't know. There's something about that. All right. Talent and shadowy in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play with all artists to greater or lesser degrees. Oh, so you could be, okay, you could be an artist and you're hiding away because you're working on a masterpiece or something, or you're learning. There's something you're learning that has to do with your artwork, and then you master it, and then that's the explosion that comes in the other half of the year. I don't know. All right. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a practical musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works as an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, gracious friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. Okay, so you could be kind of in 2024, like I said, you're definitely learning something new, and you're kind of taking a little bit of a step back to do that. And that's okay because I feel like you're working Integrity as an artist is significant, right? Integrity, authenticity. You're working on your flow. You're working on the things that you're trying to develop your style or something. And then I feel like the second half of the year for you, I don't know, that's very significant. I'm breaking it up into first half, second half. It's you kind of come into that alignment. You figured it out. You went within, you figured it out. You got it, you mastered it, and here it is. Now you can take the lead. Very interesting. So you spend half of the year with a lot of downloads, a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner work, a lot of finding who you truly are, taking off the mask, putting it back on, seeing what's going to help you be more authentic and have more integrity. And then when you find that, you pursue it and you bloom. It's beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much, Pal 3. I don't know, I stayed so quiet for a second. I was like, do I pull another card or something? I don't know. I don't know why. I was thinking that. Thank you so much, Pal number 3, for letting me read for you. I hope that this resonated, brought you some clarity, or maybe it was just entertaining. I also want to thank your spirit guides for letting me tap into their energy and read for you today. And I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of the year. And I hope you have a beautiful 2024. And I know you will. And I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good one. Hello, Pal 4. So if you guys picked the clear quartz with the little acorn thingy holder, I don't know what this is called, but yeah, this is going to be your reading. So I'm pretty sure, well, I mentioned it in the beginning, but maybe you skipped the intro. I told the story about your pile and how it came about because initially, I don't know, my notes just got switchy. Hold on, guys. I I only wanted to do 3 piles, and then the fourth pile your pile kind of like was like, no, 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 it has to be a fourth one. I was like, okay, fine. And then I put the crystals on every pile, and then this thingy that I had here that I found was staring at me, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll use it. And it only seemed to really go with the clear quartz, so that's why I put it together. And that's the story of your little, you have your little acorn thingy. So, pile 4, we're going to be looking into your 2024. So, let's do that. I'm going to be using this, sorry, my nose itchy again, this tarot deck to clarify your reading as well. But we are going to start with some oracles. So I wanted to get a transit or, I don't know, a sign or a time of the year, something that from this deck that would tell you in 2024 what you kind of need to focus on. So that's your first card. 8th house, mystery. Very interesting. 8th house is Scorpio. Is it Scorpio? I think so. No, I could be wrong. I don't know. We're gonna go read about it. Hold on a second. 46. It is Scorpio, isn't it? Well, it doesn't say it, but in your chart where a village map, the 8th house will be in the corner of the red light district next to the, if your chart were a village map, the 8th house would be in the corner of the red light district next to the mortuary and Avaining and loan and loan bank. And an Avings? What is that? Oh my God, why am I seeing words that I've never seen before today? What is going on? Okay. It is private. It's a private house where we deal with things that we don't talk about in public: sex, death, debt, loans, psychic phenomenon. Ooh, interesting. That last little thing. Look at that. My incense is literally coming towards you. Wasn't doing that in the other readings. I don't have a fan on. I don't have anything on, and it's literally just pouring into your reading. That is incredible. All right, this is a very synchronistic reading. Okay. I knew it was going to be powerful, but all right, here we go. All right, Power 4, chill. Psychic phenomenon. All right, here we deal with other people's resources and how they are exchanged: money, buddies, thoughts, and work, and how we inherit goods and attitudes. The house can feel uncomfortable, but it's a place where we can transform. Yeah, it's definitely Scorpio. Transformation seems to be very significant for everybody in the pals today. I kind of like how there's something to be seen here, but the skull, the transformation, the death card, if you will, it's kind of covering up a little bit of it, but you can almost see it. It feels very eclipsey. The eclipse season could be very significant for you guys as well. All right, let's see the soul lesson. Ooh, happiness, more water energy. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. That's a very great way and simple way to look at it, right? I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. I feel like your life in 2024 is going to be that simple. It's that simple. You're happy, you're on the right path. There's nothing else to worry about. That's literally what your spirit guides are saying here. Ooh, cosmic wound, the divine feminine energy. Wow. See what I mean? There's something there, but we can't see it yet. Circles are so significant for you as well. Cycles are very significant for you. 646 could be an angel number that's significant for you as well. Wow. Rest and reconsider. So this is the 9. Is this the 9 of Swords? I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up though. And shine. This is the sun in this deck. Wow. I'm going to look this up for you. Hold on one second. I haven't learned that deck yet, so it's some of the cards, I don't remember what they are. Oh, that could be the 9 of Wands? No, I don't think it's Wands. Well, we'll see. Is it Wands? It is Wands. So the 9 of Wands. Okay. So you're the wounded warrior. Kind of, there's that kind of energy. It makes sense with the death, the transformation, death and rebirth. So you could be kind of in the 8th house. The 8th house is significant because you're transforming. You're in the cosmic wound. You're about to be. It's almost like, again, reborn, rebirth, the death and rebirth transformation kind of thing. It's what you're going to be living through in 2024. But happiness, the happiest card in the deck with happiness next to it, you cannot ignore that. It's almost like this path that could have been painful up to this point for you. It's about to get way easier for you to navigate. Your life is about to get there's a lot of happiness coming into your life is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of good things coming into your life in 2024. You're going to have a big rebirth in 2024 as well. And you could be already feeling it. It could have started this year. This kind of energy doesn't just happen overnight. So this could be a couple of years in the making as well. Just know that 2024 is a very significant, pivotal point for that transformation. I hear someone saying, I just want to be happy. There's happiness coming, period, for you in 2024. It's that simple of a message. It's that straightforward, quite literally, Power 4. That's really interesting. I got so serious all of a sudden. It's almost like, yeah, look at that. Yes, we are serious about this, Spirit says. Spirit is really here with the synchronicities today for you. They really are saying, you know that you've been through the worst. It's time to rest, replenish, and accept that goodness is coming into your life in 2024. The doubt, we don't want to hear it. It's almost what they want to say. There's no doubt. You know what this is like. You know you've been through this. So let's not be around the bush, is what they're trying to say. They're very serious. Yes, the transformation that you have been working towards is happening. It's here. You're about to have the rebirth that you've been working towards. You've been in it. You've been doing it. 13, that's up to 4. Power 4. I'm telling you. Incredible. Wow. First card being the death card. When that was... First card in the tarot being the death card, when that was literally the first card we got for you. Scorpio energy. Look at that. My goodness. 18, 19. You go from the moon, the Scorpio energy, the unknown, but the trusting in the unknown, to the happiness that you deserve. It's a beautiful transformation that you're going through. It's a beautiful year you're living. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. If not my favorite one, one of my favorite ones. Look at this card. Look at that. Even in the darkness, in the depths of your soul, in the depths of the psyche that you've been learning from, in the depth of the shadow work that you've been doing, in the depths of the cosmic wound that you've been in, you still are in a beautiful place, and you have been in a beautiful place this entire time. Or you make the grim and the bad and the shadowy beautiful as well. Because even this is so poetic and so beautiful. You could be an artist. You could be someone that's drawing a lot of, quite literally drawing, but drawing in a lot of beautiful kind of imagery, beautiful poetry, beautiful music from that pain and that transformation and darkness that you've been in for some time. Or you know what it feels like, or I don't know, it's so beautiful. So powerful as well. Your energy and the place that you know things from. 9 of Swords. See, I thought that was the 9 of Swords. Interesting that we got the 9 of Swords. That 9 of Swords is the opposite of this, of kind of like you're very on edge. You're very like, what's gonna happen next? You're worried. They're saying no worries. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is, these swords are interesting because it makes me think everything is moving into what it needs to. Everything is taking its shape. Everything is where it needs to be. It's what Spirit is telling you. There is nothing to worry about. I know, so silly and so cliche. There's nothing to worry about. But that's literally your message as well. Look at that. 4 again. The number 4 is so significant for you. Look at that. The Emperor. Yeah. You're healing that divine masculine energy, dude. You're making big moves because now it's coming from a place of such a deep inner knowing of who you are, what you want, your power, your abilities, that you're like, nothing can stop me. I just heard, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That's so funny. That song is literally playing in my head now. All right. 2 of Wands. I don't know why I pulled another card. I just wanted to see what come up. Ace of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Look at that. The Sun again. Okay. What's back here? All right. I think I do want to pull another card. All right. This one. Ace of Swords. I love it. And the bottom of the deck is significance. I'm going to show it to you. Judgment. So, you know, the divine is saying, they're blowing the trumpet. They're really trying to get the message to you, the clarity to you. So you're not stuck in this. You're more, you see how this energy is a little bit closed off, just in the imagery as well. And this is very open, very like explosive, even just like this. Yeah. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to step into that power. You have the potential. You have the knowledge. You have the wisdom. You have everything you need. It comes from a deep rooted, beautiful place. It's almost like you face your fears, face your monsters, and nothing happened from it but goodness for you. Like very, again, the transformation is so significant and so beautiful. It's time for you to accept it, they're saying. It's a divine gift. It's divine guidance that has been, that has led you here. But also your inner wisdom is divine guidance. You are divine guidance as well. Wow. Okay. Let's look at your advice. Ooh, grounded. 22. Anchor. Anchor yourself into what you want. You know, it's okay to have the expectations of really good things happening in your life. Because guess what? You're going to have them and you deserve them. There's something. All right, let's read about that anchor, if you will. Grounded. Also, they're asking you to stay grounded. 22 could be a very significant number for you. Could be a life path or a very significant number that you see all the time as well. Have you been feeling spacey, confused, or unable to focus? That Nine of Swords. Drawing this card means your energy is scattered or you're not fully connected to your body. Time to connect with the physical body and its connections to the earth. Meditation, being outdoors, movement, or root vegetables can help you feel more grounded. It's going to give you that clarity. The anchor. The anchor is a sailor's best friend when the sailor wants to stay put for a while. And I think that's what's happening for you. You've been transforming so much, and that brings also, that's part of transformation, is a lot of movement, a lot of like staying very fluid in this water energy. But now it's time for you to anchor in with that Emperor. It's time for you to like, you realize that you're stepping into your happiness. You're stepping into the things that you want, and you don't want them to change. You don't want things to keep, what is it? Not that you don't want things to change. It's more of, you want the things that come into your life to be lasting and profound and to be permanent, you know, happiness to be permanent, if you will. And they're saying you can attain that, but it's time to ground. It's time to really focus on what you want as well. Gazelle. Look at that. I like that. Like I said, circles are very significant for you. The gazelle is such a beautiful energy too. All right, let's read about the gazelle. Fire energy, I like that. So you have air, fire, water. Fire again with Aries. All right. The gazelle, heightened awareness and ability. Vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this sorry, my phone is telling me that it's about to die. This awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, burdening or hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. Yes, You've been cultivating this beauty, this goodness to come into your life. It's time for you to experience it and just be in it, bask in it, ground in it. No more worrying about all those predators out in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, graceful perspective and artistic. When out of balance, full allergies, insomnia, raising mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, and good food. Yeah, I think that's what you're getting in 2024. Cozy home, good food, good energy, happiness. A lot of being very grateful for what you have, anchoring and very much grounding into the energy of I am happy, I have everything I need. I've been through a lot, but this has taught me, it has kept me, it has put me here where I am today. I just hear someone saying, I can't believe I get to live where I live. I'm so happy that this is my home. I'm so happy that I get to go to work every day. I'm so happy that I get to do this, that, whatever it is. There's someone being very grateful, and very happy. Beautiful energy. Such beautiful, beautiful energy. Such a big energy of gratitude your pile has. And that's a beautiful energy to walk into 2024 with, and to be also to kind of continue in 2024. That kind of groundedness, acceptance, and happiness, and just like gratefulness that exudes from you. You don't have to force it. It's just who you are. It's quite beautiful. Alrighty. Thank you so, so much, Pal, for letting me read for you. I also want to thank your spirit guides for letting me tap into their energy and be the channel for their messages for you today. I really hope that you had an amazing year in 2023. I know it's going to be amazing in 2024. And I hope this reading resonated and brought you some clarity or gave you confirmation about things that you've been feeling and experiencing. And I'll see you in the next reading. You guys have a good one.